Alrighty, hey True Believers, England team here. We are doing issue 150. This is the 150th episode. We have ranked over 1,500 covers. Think about that for a second, kids, over the last year, and I'm kind of excited. I was talking to Pixel before we went on, and as I was gathering all of these up, and you saw, I mean, that was a minute long of rejects, by the way, at 2 seconds pop. So I was actually kind of surprised. I was expecting a more of 150th issue, and this is double size, and isn't it special that we made it? No, sorry, gang, but a lot of times it's just here's issue 150. But I'll tell you what, we have some really good covers. You're going to see, because as you guys know, I start from probably the weakest and I build up. You'll tell right from the very first one that we are we're going to rank some, I don't know where I was going with the quite thing. We're going to rank some really cool issues today. All righty. That being said, we are late for even being late. So we're going to get started, and if RDV or the sisters come in, that is cool. But for now, let's see. We're going to go for book one. But before we do that, I have to share out the or share this screen from the tier list. And hello to everybody. And what is going on that it is not sharing for me? Oh, I know what happened. I forgot to save it. That's what happens when you're not really paying attention. Okay, 8, very good. 7 is good. 6 is average. Show those extra rows. So I could put 5, which is 4, which is bad. 3, which is very bad. 2, which is horrible. And 1, which is god awful. Alrighty, and there we go. Hit submit, and we should be ready to go, kids. Alrighty. Oh, and of course, here to help me rank covers, we have Professor Pixel.
Hi, I'm Pixel.
And we have Eric Back Issue Breen.
Hi, I'm not Pixel.
We know.
And then we have MK.
Hey, I'm the guy with the deepest voice in the world.
No.
You know what? I gotta ask. Do you have a good singing voice?
Who, me?
I mean, I would assume. Yeah, I would assume with the with how deep your voice is, it would.
No, to be honest, I never really tried, but I'm pretty sure I can't sing very well. My music teacher thought I could sing. A lot of people, a lot of people, former jobs that would come up, customers, guys that would sing in church choirs. They would give me their card. A lot of other people had confidence that I could sing, but I never tried, so I'm sure I can't.
I'm pretty sure somebody would want that kind of bass in their group. And hello to RDV. How are you doing, sir?
I am doing wonderful.
Good to hear. Good to hear. All right. And since we've got the crew here, let's get this going. And hello to my daughter who just popped in, as well as everybody else. But I'm sorry, I noticed my daughter first. All righty, let's get this thing going. We're going to start. Pixel, you're in the driver's seat here. And you're going to start with what I thought was the weakest cover. And that's Green Lantern issue 150.
That's why you should have let me drive.
Yeah.
I mean, this is awesome. Double size. 100. Oh, wait a minute. You said no double size.
No, I said they didn't start really until the 70s, 80s.
This is really cool. Being chased by people who all look the same. How dare they? But no, this is a very cool one. I'm gonna go. Actually, the more I look at the aliens, I'm gonna go 9.
Alrighty. And how about you, Eric?
8.
8. Not really doing well. That's a good cover, but for you, that's a low score. Alrighty, MK, what do you say?
I'll go 10.
Okay. I think this is an exciting cover. I really do. I'm very curious to find out why the beams look like they do. And obviously they're not being chased. So, I mean, they look all the same, but they're all Green Lanterns. So there's a story to be told here. Meet Hal Jordan, renegade Green Lantern of Earth, leader of the anti-Green Lantern Corps. Ooh, okay, so the bad guys. His only thought is to destroy, destroy, destroy. All right, ARDV, what do you say?
You know, Eric, this is kind of like when we do a reading. There's me in the middle, and then there's the rest of the puppet teens, because he only credits himself.
I can see that.
Yep. I give it a 10. I like it. I like how they're web swinging.
Okay, so we're leaving with an 8, a 9, 3 10s. Let's see what the group has to say here. Alrighty, and let's see. First one up, Jay Lucian gives it a 10, Dark Admiral a 7, as well as Darth Kato and Desert Rose. So we've got a 10 and 3 7s. 1 and 1, 2 and 3. Alrighty, let's see. Howdy, one Slick Admiral and Michael says my daughter because she's awesome because I raised her. Joe and Rhaegar says 7s, but an 8 from Great Googly Moogly. Alrighty, so we got 2 7s and an 8. 1, 2, and an 8. Next up, hello everyone and good evening. This cover looks fabulous. I give it an 8, says Lark Bark. Alrighty, 7 from Ethereal and 8 from One Slick. And next up, we have, I have this issue on display right now, says Jay. And book 1, this very good cover. It's an 8, says Henry. Michael Taylor disagrees, says it's a 9. And very cool cover, colors, nice detail. It's always nice to see Green Lantern get some love. I agree. Alrighty, so we're right now, that's all the votes. Let me put the stop. And if we do get any last minute votes, just put them on in there. We will include them. For now, however, we have 6 7s taking out 4 10s and 2 9s, leaving 5 8s standing. So we start this grouping off at an 8. Alrighty, cool. And I sure do hope you guys like what you saw, or if especially I know you watched the rejects, like to hear which one you would put in its place if you don't like a cover. But here is Captain America number 150 for Eric.
Interesting. Gil Kane, inked by John Romita. I'm gonna go 9.
Alrighty. 1 up from the last issue, which is 1 up from the last issue. Alrighty. MK, what do you say?
Yeah, I think I would go 9 too. It's pretty cool. I like the details.
Alrighty. RDV, what do you say?
So I feel like I'm watching a 1970s type of a superhero TV show. The way he's dressed, I was like, what? And he's got the makeup, the mascara on and everything. It is weird. But hey, we got Captain America and we got the Falcon, as it should be. 10.
Alrighty. And Pixel, what do you think?
This is a pretty good cover. Though if they're breaking out of these glass containers in space, they're dead. But no, it's good. It's good. Let's go 8.
Alrighty. And I'm going to agree with RD. I think this, I hear him laughing like an RKO villain. The eyeliner is way over the top. Them breaking out of what looks like test tubes of some sort in the middle of space. There is so much what the F going on right here. I just enjoy the hell out of it.
Yeah, the RKO laugh from out of nowhere.
Like I made a comment, I think, on the last one where you could look at him and almost hear that kind of high-pitched voice villains had in the 1970s cartoons. Okay, Captain America, now I've got you, because I sound like Stitch. You know, it's just weirdness going on here. I kind of dig that. All right, Jay says 7. Joe says 8. So does Desert Rose. Alrighty, kids. We've got 2 8s and a 7. And let's see. MARANYA just chimed in. Okay, and she gives 10 to the last. So we would have 6, 1, but it would still be an 8. Thank you very much. Let's see. The library says 8 on this one. Dark Admiral says 9. Darth Kato says cool cover, giving it an 8. So we've got 2 8s and a 9. Alrighty. No. Okay, next up, Henry says, book 2, it's a 6. One Slick says 8. This version of The Stranger looks a little bizarre. And we have an 8 from Ethereal. And Maranya says, Captain America Falcon 150, well-designed cover, mystery of how it happened, sells the book. Score Stranger 10. So it's a 6, 2 8s, and a 10. A 6, 2 8s, and a 10. Okay, let's see. Oh. All right. Great Googly Moogly says 9. Lark Bark goes, I give it an 8. I love the detail and contrast. You name it. Alrighty. So we also have a 10 from Michael Taylor. Cool covers, colors, nice details. The fake caps on the cover. Rhaegar gives it a 7. So we have a 7, a 10, and a 9. Alrighty. We've got a 7, 9, and 10. Okay, and once again, if you do have a last-minute vote, put it on in there, and we will include it. And if it changes anything, we change it. But for now, we have 1 6 and 2 7s taking out 3 of the 4 10s. There's only 1 left, but there is 7 8s going against it, knocking that one out, as well as all 4 9s, and we've got another 8. I was 4 years old when I learned about Captain America and the Falcon, says Tony. Oh, you forgot the 8. I forgot an 8. Alrighty. So there you go. And that just kind of cements the whole 8 thing. Alrighty. Let me move on up. And so far, we have 2 8s for the evening. Yesterday, we couldn't get away from the 10s. And right now, we are stuck in 8 land. Let's see as we move on to book 3. Will that change? Let me put in go for book 3. You know, at this point, I actually forgot what I put up here in what order. But it goes to MK. MK, here you go. Oh, okay. Now Wonder Woman issue 150.
I Skeletor rule the galaxy. When you mentioned high pitch, was it bad guy voices? But I always thought of Skeletor before anybody, you know. Just that high pitched voice, you know.
For me, it's Toyman from Super Friends.
Toyman. Oh yeah, I want to rewatch that. I gotta see if that's on anywhere. I thought I had the original Super Friends. Okay, let's see what we have here. Well, a giant bird face guy going fishing. What the heck? Some weird
people. That is awesome.
Yeah, that's I should show my father this. He's a fisherman. He'd love this cover. Yeah, I think I would say I'll go 10 on it. It's just too crazy, you know. It's pretty fun.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Okay. And RDV, what do you say?
Curse you, He-Man! Yes. This is a weird cover. A bird man fishing for Wonder Chick.
Well, that is Wonder Woman, but she's younger. This is why Donna Troy got all screwed up.
I know, but no, it's Wonder Chick. Yeah. If you really want to get with her, all you do is go wax your slats on the skis. This is the weird. I'm giving it a 7.
Okay, we got a 7, 9, 8, 7. Eric, what do you say?
I can't even go that high. This is a 6.
Wow. Okay. Pixel.
Are you okay, Eric?
I believe so.
We've been 3 books in, and he hasn't given out 110. I think we have a grumpy Gus on our hands.
Just bad covers.
So I think that this one it's fine. Bird Boy.
I know, right?
What incredibly creative names. This is fun though. I think there's a good bit of art here. And I'm going to go ahead and rank this a 6.
I mean, if they call him Hawkboy, it would be too confusing.
Right. But it's fun. Flap your wings. We don't need an overgrown canary's help. Looks like you need help in getting that overstuffed sardine off the hook, Wonder Girl, Merboy, Bird Boy. This is no time for quarreling. And we've got a gigantic, whatever that is, fishing instead of using his talons, I guess. No, this book is a lot of fun. I'm going 9 on it. I think it's and also it is a well-drawn cover. At the very least, you have that. But yes, I'm going to give it a 9 myself because it just looks a lot of fun. But Henry says book number 3 is a 6. Jay says an 8. Alrighty, we got an 8 and we got another 6, which is so far leading. We have let's see, 6 from Rhaegar and Darth Kato. Alrighty, 1 and 2. First to make it to 5s are the 6s. The library says 7. Leon says 8. 9s from Joe and Desert Rose. Alrighty, so 2 6s, 7 and 8 and 2 9s. Or did I count those 6s already? Let's see, that would be 1, 2, 3. Okay, yes, I did. All right, so we have a 7, 8, and 2 9s. All right, 7, 8, and 2 9s. And let's see, great Geek Pup Show still plays. What do y'all play?
What? Who said that?
I need your email address, Mr. E. I sent you a payment last night. Okay, it's right now. Use MediaMadmen1@gmail.com. I don't have access to Englandteen at Gmail right yet. Let's see, Wonder Woman number 150, well rendered cover, evoking its era. Good, not great. Golden Age goofiness, Silver Age silliness, pushes the score up to a 10, says Maranya. Tony Hayes gives it a 5. 110 and a 5. And then we've got 7. The art is good, but the concept is lacking. Great Googly Moogly says 7 as well. All righty. And let's see, 5. Not a fan of this cover, says Michael Taylor. Let's see, 5. Monster looks terrible. Clouds look like they're a few feet from the ocean. So we get 2 5s in a row. Wow, this cover is not very well liked. Where do you get that fishing rod? And Tony Hayes, Kmart. Yeah, exactly. You answered your own question. 10. I love to fish, so it's working for me, says Dark Admiral.
You also said big fishing rod, not the normal fishing rod. Difference. Kmart
used to be a very, very resourceful store. Let's see. I usually bid below Eric, but LOL.
Really?
Okay, there we go. All right, let me get that. See again?
I saw the Kmart's for me sucked.
Well, by the time you got to them, yeah.
Early 90s, 91, 92.
This is 60s. This is Kmart at their superpowers. Okay. Anyway, we got the stop here. We've got 3 6s taking out those 3 10s. We've got 3 5s taking out the 3 10s. 5 6s taking out the 3 9s and the 2 8s. And now we're left with only 4 7s. And that's where this lands, in the 7 zone. All righty. We are still in the good territory. All righty. Usually we do have some 10s, but we're at least in the good territory for the 150s. All right. Let's see. It is book 4. So I'm going to go for book 4. And this is RDV's turn, right? Yep. To lead us off. And sir, you have Strange Tales, issue number 150.
Wow. Nick looks so different. Oh, it's not Nick Fury on the cover with him. Okay,
no, that's Doctor Strange.
On their
they switched off from Nick Fury to Doctor Strange, Nick Fury to Doctor Strange.
Oh, I thought he was on the right side. I didn't realize that. Was that gender flip Bear Immortal?
Well, her name's Umar.
Oh, Exit Kalu, enter Umar, the Relentless. Is that what's your name's mother?
Isn't she like Dormammu's sister?
Yeah, that's Clea's mother.
Aunt. Oh yeah. Oh yes. I thought Clea was okay. Never mind. I'm not gonna try. It's been a while.
Is it David Hasselhoff, Nick Fury? Not in this book. I'm gonna go 8.
All right.
It's hard to make out details because it's out of focus.
Yeah, this was I realized I skipped issue number 4 and I dragged this one in last minute. Okay, so let's see. RDV Pixel, what do you think?
I'm gonna go ahead and this is a lot of fun. I'm gonna go ahead and say 9.
All righty. Eric?
9.
Okay. And MK.
I'll go 10.
Alrighty. Well, we got a 10. Let's see. Yeah, I dig this. I'm wondering what's going on. Is that more Drew, or are we looking at Doctor Strange's astral form being knocked out of his body by Umar? I think she's drawn well. Yeah, I'm going 10 on this one as well. I think this one's pretty cool.
Maybe that's Kalu and exiting as Umar shows up.
All right, so the library says 10. Jay says 8. Leon says 10. Okay, so 2 10s and an 8. We've got a Joe 7 as well. 7, 8, 2 10s. 7, 8, and 2 10s. Next up, Darth Kato, what's average? So I'm giving it a 6. Is that David Hasselhoff, Nick Fury? Yes, it is, sir. All righty. And then we have a 7 from Desert Rose. Cleo Mom, says Leon. This doesn't look good due to the blurriness, and the score is going to take a hit because of it, says Rhaegar. Ethereal says 7. Okay. And we've got, let's see, 10. Very cool cover colors and very nice details, says Michael Taylor. Next up, Henry says book 4 looks like Marie Severin, but not sure, but I like it. It's a very good cover. It's an 8. Next up, we have a Rhaegar 5 and a 1 Slick 9. Okay. And let's see, Dark Admiral says 8. Tony says 6. Did Maranya drop out? Oh. I didn't think she would for this one. There you go, because we do have some Iron Man today. All right, let me get the... oh, hey, there she is. Strange Tales 150, decently drawn. The mystery of how they meet sells the book. Score a Strange Tales 10, says Maranya. Alrighty. And there you go. If we have any last-minute votes, put it on in there. We will use it. And if it changes anything as far as scores are concerned, we'll change what it does. And we've got a 5 taking out one of those 6 10s. And then we've got 2 6s, 2 7s. And there's 1 10 left, but there is 4 8s taking out that last 10 and all 3 9s. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've got yet another 8. I thought it might burst that 8 line, but nope. There we go. Oh, yeah, that's right. Give me just a second. Excuse me for a moment, ladies and gentlemen, because this was a last minute. Huh. There we go. And there, I forgot to put it on the tier list. And we have a third 8. We have 3 8s and a 7. But can we break that? I took some time to decide how to rank it. Okay, go for book 5, and it's my turn to lead off. Yeah, some covers take more time to study than others, says One Slick. And here we go. Book 5 is Daredevil, number 150. It's a freaking 10. When I saw this one, I was like, yeah, it's going in. Some of the books, I was like, okay, do I want this one or that one? When I saw this, I thought the Paladin never looked better. The coloring, the lighting on this is awesome. It really is. You can tell for whatever that is so bright that it's lighting them up. That's what does it for me, the lighting and so it's the coloring on this. By the way, my daughter can do this so freaking well. Elizabeth is so good at this. But yeah, I'm giving it a 10. Pixel, what do you say?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and agree. 10. And also, if you're looking for my ranking for the next couple rounds, it'll be in the chat.
All righty. You going to drop out? Oh, okay. He's definitely doing that. All right. Eric, what do you say?
In a world where we're to believe that a non-powered hero can leap from a 25-story building and bounce away from a 20-foot protagonist. Yeah, I'll buy it. It's 10.
Yes. He's back, baby. Okay, so anyway, MK, what do you say?
Interesting cover. Yeah, I guess I'll go 10. That's pretty cool. Nice action scene.
Alrighty.
It's a big
and
gun.
RDB.
So which baseball team does Paladin catch for? Paladin.
He's a man called Paladin.
I literally thought it was Angel Hernandez at first.
Yeah. Does look like a cat. He's got
Well, he did miss Daredevil, so
and he called it a strike. I'm going 6.
Okay, so we got an Eric 10, an MK 10, and a 6 for, god dang it, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, B plus. Alrighty, there we go. And we got a 6 from VENKMAN. Alrighty. Uh-oh. Where's my comment section? Excuse me just a moment, kids. Having some technical difficulties.
We know.
Okay, up panel. The shit. Okay, so the for some reason the comment section isn't popping up. I can't.
All right, then I'll read them off to you then, sir.
No, well, no, I've got it on StreamYard, but I can't get it on YouTube, which is something because that means I can't do the poll for tonight. Whoops, we'll do another one mañana. We've got time because we're doing like a. Oh, wait, hold on. Just popped up there. Alrighty. And let's get to the comments and I'll deal with the poll later. All right. Okay, so there we go. Pop on up there. Jay says 10. Ethereal says 8. Darth Kato says 8. Alrighty, we've got a 10 and an 8 and an 8. And then we've got a 9 from Leon, an 8 from Library and Joe. Alrighty, and a 10 from Michael Taylor saying fantastic cover, color, and details. Desert Rose says 9, as well as 1 Slick, and Dark Admiral says 10. So we got 2 9s and a 10 already. And let's see, book 5, Gil Kane inked by Klaus Jensen. Yeah, it's a 10 already. And then we've got Daredevil 150, looming villain over the city, and Daredevil in peril. Excellent rendering, composition, color used to put focus on DD where it belongs. Score a Paladin 10 already. Let's see. RDB, what a 6. I hope you get more snow. Rhaegar says 7. He has lost the chat. It is my own problem. All right, so we have a 7 from Rhaegar. And then we had an Manga Reader 6. And we have an 8 from Darkness saying Daredevil is pretty cool, but Paladin isn't. Already. And then we have, well, time to go while he can't see us. Everybody leave. E, it's Dad, sir. All righty. All right. Anyway, let's see. We're over here. Henry, please, no more snow. 7 days straight is too much. Man, I hope we get that. I don't think we are. I think ours is going to be melting pretty quick. All right. I'm going to put up the stop. And if you do have a last minute vote, just put right on in there. And what we got now is 2 6s taking out 2 of the 9 10s. Then we have a 7. So now there is only 6 10s left, but we have 5 8s taking out all but 1 and 3 9s. We didn't get to a 10, but at least we broke the 9th wall, as it were, ladies and gentlemen. So here we go. All right, let me move that up to where it rightfully belongs. In the 9s. All right. That's positive. That's a positive thing. Let's move on to book 6. And Pixel, are you here? All right. We'll go to Eric. And you have GI Combat, number 150.
Ooh, 10.
All righty. And how about you, MK?
GI Combat. Yeah, I think I'll go 9 on this one. It's a nice cover.
Okay. All righty, and we've got an RDV waiting to give this a 6.
Am I supposed to?
Nope.
If you want me to, I'll go lower.
Do what you need to.
This is a 7.
All right.
The guy's arm is incredibly long on that. Guy's,
Which one?
Well, both of them. Jeez. And the guy's dabbing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what he's having, not trying to run away while holding his friend. But yeah, let's go. Get out, Jeb. The tank's being blasted apart. No, if my tank goes, so do I. Death of the haunted tank. Dun, dun, dun. This is a freaking 10.
Thanks, Pixel.
There's just drama going on in this one. This is awesome. This is a book that if you have any idea about the haunted tank, you're going to pick this one up. It is a 10. Alrighty, so we go to the chat and we see an 8 from Darth Kato, a 9 from Jay and the library. Alrighty, so we have 2 9s and an 8. And let's see, a Joe 8 and a 6. Why a 6? Why so low? What is it about this one?
Well, you were saying 6 before. And he's gone. Pixel, he skipped you.
Pixel stepped away, said the next couple
did
will be
he?
in the chat. Yeah.
Oh, okay. He's okay. All right. Yeah, everybody's giving 6. So it seems like most people. Yeah. I'm not looking forward to shoveling the rest of my driveway.
Mhm.
I shoved the 3/4 of it. And then it's worse because I had drifts on my driveway. So it's like where it was like supposed to be 6 inches was now a foot because it all gathered in one spot. And it doesn't make a difference where I shovel it too. The wind's just gonna blow it and right back on the driveway. Drives me nuts.
Okay, where did we leave off? Henry was the last one I read.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay, One Slick says 10. Love Kubert's war covers. Michael Taylor says 10. Very cool cover, colors, and very nice details. Alrighty. And let's see. Geeky Puppet Show says 8, and Ethereal says 6. 8 and 6. Alrighty. Rhaegar says 8. Dark Admiral says 10. And let's see, should say fantastic cover. It's a fantastic. It really is a great cover. He just could take that it was rated a 6. The score I gave is being very generous. Okay, why? What did you give it? Library, One Slick, Michael Taylor, Ethereal, Rhaegar 8. Yeah, why? Why do you consider that a very generous grade? Back it up. GI Combat 150. This is good, not great. There's a story, but it's not rendered to its potential. Score of death 8. Alrighty, and let's see. 7. Good art says it all, but only 2 colors to pick from. When that's all you need to convey. And there you go. Let's see. We have. Let's get the stop, and if there's a last minute vote, we will include it. There we go. And what we got here, 2 6s and 2 7s, taking out 4 of the 5 10s. 6 8s takes out the last one, and then all 3 9s. This is another 8. All righty. Bum, bum. And let's see. It is, where are we? Who did that one? It was, I got Daredevil, and then Eric had this one. So MK gets book 7. Go for book 7. All right. And you get 4 number 150.
Wow. That's what you call a hell of a cover. All right. Yeah, I guess I'll yeah, I gotta go 10 on this. It's just funny seeing Thor like knocked out with her like right above him and the devil dude in the back. Yeah.
Okay, and I'm going to have to mute you for a moment. Alrighty. There you go. Okay, RDV. No, MK, serious. If you got to finish what you're reading and then come back on. All right, RDV.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Sorry.
I thought we're all down to go lip smacking now.
No, I do one day a year with the Super Bowl. Otherwise, that really does get to me. All right, RDV.
Well, Dr. Venkman.
Thor is dead. He's now in astral projection form because pretty much she's pulled his soul out of his body. Loki's laughing in the background, and Crisis is just came across Midgard. So,
What do you score it?
What do I score it? Well, I give her a dress a 3. That's an ugly dress. And she joined the army. I'll give it a 7.
All right, Pixel. What do you say?
I'm going to go ahead and give this a 10. This is great.
Alrighty.
He likes that outfit.
Well, it's Asgardian camouflage. See, she blends. Alrighty, Eric, what do you think about this one?
What does she cook?
She cooks you.
Is a 10.
Alrighty. And let's see. It's my turn. Absolutely a 10. This is fantastic. This is one of my favorite Thor covers of all time. Easily one of my favorites. Alrighty, so we are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 10s and 1 7. All right, let's move to the chat and see what's going on. The library gives it a 10. Dark Admiral gives it a 10. And 1 Slick gives it a 10. Darth Gator says, now this one is awesome. It deserves a 10. All right, so we've got 4 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have Joe 10, an Ethereal 8, and a J 10. Joe 10, an Ethereal 8, and J 10. All right. You're getting muted for the joke. No, he's getting muted for the. That's one of those sounds. It's my nails across the chalkboard.
You can't be doing
come on, man. By the way, RDV, by the way, knew what was going on and knew I was going to lose it.
I wasn't saying anything. I'm like, oh, because he was doing it when you dropped, and he was still doing. I'm like, because I know it would be Eric. Eric would doesn't do the lip smacking, but MK probably eating something over there.
By the way you laughed, you were waiting for me to lose it. It's my nails across the chalkboard sound. Like have you ever made macaroni and then you move the spoon through it? It's that kind of
makes that squishy sound, right?
It goes across the board. Like I heard an audiobook, love the book. It's called Band of Brothers. They made a movie or TV series about it. Stephen A. Ambrose read it on the audiobook. And I was delivering papers at the time. I was so looking forward to listening to it while on my route. And between every word, and I was like, get it out. I couldn't listen to it.
That was so good. Like that. Like don't.
Yeah. Okay, so Rhaegar says this is worthy of a 10. Desert Rose says 9.
You ever think that maybe the guy he had chew in his mouth?
I don't know. It was just a very, very wet mouth. I don't know. Usually I like that. But oh god, my daughter's in the audience. I gotta watch my jokes when my daughter's in the audience. This is a great Kirby cover. Hella looks great. Yeah, it's a 10, says Henry.
If you change your username and put a different icon on, she won't know it's you.
There you go. Yes.
There you go.
Thundering 10, says Michael Taylor at 10. Yes, this one 10, great characters and good colors. Nice pick of Hella, says Dark Admiral. So we got 2 more. Let's say 1 and 2. Let's see. Thor 150, wonderfully rendered. This has it all looming Hela over the dead Thor. Loki enjoying it. Red background makes Hela green stand out. Plus unifies with the fallen Thor's cape. Score a 10 times 1,000. Already. As I read these, I'm sitting here on Reddit reading answers to questions of why leftists think Elon is a National Socialist German Workers' Party member. Boy, are those people delusional. It is really stupid. They get their they get their marching orders from the view for freaking heck.
And if y'all view 26 people could hit that like button.
That would be nice, yes, and feel free to include your votes and everything if you're able to. We have 171819 taking on 1510s. Ladies and gentlemen, we finally made a 10 already. There you go. And let's see, that was okay. It was me, Eric, MK. So this one is to RDV. Oh shoot, I didn't even start a poll on the last one. Let's say again.
So we're gonna go back to where you said, "Oh, it's not letting me do it." So we got enough polls. We'll do it next time.
Oh, did I? Okay, yeah. Well, I found a way to do the poll, but we'll do that tomorrow.
I know. I'm just saying. It's like, did you literally forget what happened the past like 10, 20 minutes?
Yeah. Actually, sometimes that happens. Reddit is just left-wing circle jerk. I feel like there's only a handful of centrists or more right-leaning subs. Where the hell do you get that freaking kind of language using circle jerk? That just, I don't know who your parents are, but damn. All righty. And okay, let's see. So you want to skip the poll?
Hi, my name's Tom. Hi, my name's
Hi.
Tom.
My name's Tom. Okay, we'll do it tomorrow. Or
I'm just saying.
Yeah, we got time. We'll just burn through these. All right, so let's say we're gonna go for book. We are on 8.
You are definitely not wrong.
Greg Boone, I'm not wrong though. Yeah, I don't mind. You're an adult. Tell your jokes. I don't care. Just remember, I am your dad, and there is a line, same as I do believe
there is a line, but we can't see it, so you cross it whenever you want to.
Yeah, it's like I've got to watch my jokes anyway. RDV, you get
over. Let Ashley come over and cross the line.
There you go. RDV, you get Detective Comics 150.
Oh my goodness. At first, I'm like, wait, is the bat drone lighting like the building? That was the opposite of the direction. Once again, the bat signal summoning Batman and Robin to the cause of law and order. Is that guy going to start fighting them?
I don't know if he's ready to start karate chopping him or calling him over, because it kind of seems like he might be going, come on over. Like that, because it is the bat signal. It's not the moon shining down, it's the bat signal shining up.
How can you see them, though? It's nighttime.
He could see their silhouettes, same as we can.
Alrighty then, with the city in the background there. Looks pretty good.
Oh,
City in the background.
I'll go 9.
All righty. And how about you, Professor of the Pixels?
Nah, no. This is fine. Yeah.
This is the book they
I
bring.
think if the light wasn't this just straight beam of light, if it looked like it expanded more, it maybe feel different. That in the bat just doesn't naturally go with the signal. I'm going to go ahead and say that this is a 6.
All right. It is. They do have 1940s limitations, though.
You know, you can say that, but we have had
I do say that.
books from the 1940s. So
Yeah, we've had Hawkman books that were better than this.
Eric.
I don't know what you're missing, Pixel. It's got the Irish cop.
Bagara!
Bagara! Tis a 10 if I've ever seen one. Especially if Batman and Robin fall off the wire and go, ah!
Well, you haven't seen many 10s tonight, so.
Well, once like it doesn't necessarily say that they turned the signal on when it was. I mean, actually, if they were on the other building, you wouldn't need the signal. My guess is they saw the signal and they were coming in the direction from where that building was. MK, what do you think?
Yeah, I like it. It's a very enlightening cover. Now, one thing that I'm wondering though, like, why of all ways to travel are Batman and Robin? What, like, that's got to be like the toughest way to to get there? Don't they usually has like the zip line thingy or just gliding in or something?
Not back in the day. The actual gun didn't show up until after the movie.
Oh, the grappling gun, really? Oh, okay.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you watch Batman 66, he's throwing a batarang. He actually takes time to tie the rope onto the batarang and then throw it.
Right. That's a good point. Yeah, I gotta go 10. And also, I like how the light, depending on the angle, how you look at it, it kind of looks like a record almost. Yep.
You know, that would be a pretty cool record album cover. What do you score this?
Huh? Oh, I'll say 10. Yeah.
Good. All righty. And let's see. Let's get to the chat here. And boom. Okay, here we are. What was your email again? Let me write it there.
You kind of think it is really kind of crazy. A guy dresses up as a giant bat, and he's got a kid who dresses up as a Robin.
Use this one for now. Until I get a phone, I don't have access into my YouTube channel, by the way. The one from the long box, I don't have access to that, or my email, englandteam@gmail.com. All righty. I was curious to what they're thinking. I see here, logically spell it out. It's actually demoralizing. Let's see. Just tell them, Ashley, I heard my dad say it. You know, they blame me a lot for their language, but for their formative years, I watched my language. It was Gail, really. It was Gail who...
Gail's behind you, run!
Great googly moogly. My daughter says 10. Jay says 10. I like how they're walking a tightrope, says Rhaegar, giving it a 9. So we got 2 10s and a 9. 1 and 2 and a 9. Let's see. I forget it's Sunday for you guys. Yes, it is. 5. Low effort, says Ethereal. All righty. And then we have 10. Fantastic cover. All righty. And then let's see. Darth Kato says 7. Joe says 10. All righty. And let's see. Book number 8. It is a 4. Whoa. Lowest score of the night so far. And let's see. 6 from Tony Hayes. Okay. Scroll down to Dark Admiral. We have a 9. Darth Kato, we have a 6. In the library, we have an 8. So 6, an 8, and a 9. Let's see. One Slick is saying, how convenient. Oh, okay. We talked about how convenient they were on the roof next door. Yeah. Desert Rose says 10. All righty. And love me some Golden Age Detective Comics, says Michael Taylor. Me too. And by the way, if you guys notice, if we go back to Detective Comics, we're back to the Golden Age. Have we done, I know we did Batman, but have we done the detectives with Batman? Alrighty, let's see. Rhaegar, that's like when I said the S word when I was 5 and my mom was like, where'd you get that from? I was like, you guys say it a lot when you stub your toe. That's the way it goes. Sure, I believe you. Detective Comics 150 says MARANYA. Great silhouettes of the city. The city! And the heroes. Just enough background to set the scene. Score a we're going to O'Dooley's for drinks after this. And Eric's buying 10. That was for MARANYA.
I'm buying.
Oh, boy. Alrighty, so let's get the stop. If you have any last minute bids votes, by all means, let us know and we will include them. And if they change anything, we will change it. But for now, we've got a 4, we've got a 5, and we've got 3 6s. And they are taking out 5 of those 9 10s. And then we have a 7. So now we have 3 10s left. We have 1 9. So now we have 2 10s left, but we have 3 9s, and that's where this cover lands, in the 9 column. Alrighty.
Thanks, Pixel.
Thanks, Pixel.
What'd I do?
That's what
you know what you did. You know, if you really cared, you wouldn't have to ask what you did. You would just know. Alrighty.
When did you become your own wife?
All righty, let's see. That was RDV. So let's get to Pixel here with Go for book 9.
To be quite fair. He is alone by himself a lot.
Let's see. He says that, but when we were in middle school, I straight up remember my dad getting pissed we can't find a parking spot and screaming, "Fuck beans." Yeah, it used to be beans. It did to kind of switch to donkeys. They moved more. Okay, so we're going to go for book 9, and this is Pixel's turn. And Pixel, this is X-Men number 150.
My intellectual property! Oh boy! Versus Magneto! This is exciting. We have Storm, and she's crying, holding Jean.
No, that's Kitty Pryde.
Kitty Pryde.
Yep.
Yes.
Kitty Pryde at the time, she was known as Sprite, and she kept changing her costume. And for this issue, she picked her ugliest one.
Okay.
I thought she was a dead corpse because
I
look
thought
at
that
the
was
whole
just
skinny
bad
elbow there.
shading. Oh, I can see the points now. Okay. But that shot of Cyclops, and Magneto, Magenta, I'm going to go ahead and give this a 10.
Alrighty. And Eric, what do you say?
I've got a good 10 on this too. It's just
Okay.
actually
Yeah. Kay, what do you say?
Let me see here. Okay, yeah, definitely gotta give it a 10. It's really cool. I like how Magneto's deflecting the beams, or blocking them, whatever.
Alrighty, RDV.
I don't know. I'm leaning towards a 2, but I'll go with a 10.
Alrighty. And this, for the longest time, was my favorite X-Men comic book cover. Also, my favorite X-Men issue. Before the Brood Saga came out, this is the one I read and reread this. This is, this gave me, when we talk about influential comics and comics that were influential on us, this book is one of the greatest. Because inside, this is the first time I ever read the phrase, "with life comes hope." And it's kind of a call for you to never give up. You know, when the chips are down, keep pushing. You're going to do it. And if you, and with life comes hope. So when you give up, of course, that's when everything is done. And so I read this book over and over and over and over and over again, to the point where I almost tore the cover off from just use.
But I agree with you. When the chips are down, grab the bag before someone else takes it.
There you go. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm giving this an easy 10. Alrighty, and we're leaving unanimous.
What did Pixel give it?
What did Pixel give it?
Yeah.
I gave my intellectual property a 10 because I own it.
All right. Jay says 9. Dark Admiral says 10. And Ethereal says 9. And Joe says 10. And Darth Kato says 6. Really? This one? Why? Let's see. We have, and by the way, I'm not challenging. I'm just actually curious.
Well, probably Kitty Pryde's arms.
Mainly, well, she's a little girl. She's like 12 or 13 at this point.
At first, I didn't realize it was, I saw Storm and I said, "Wow, Storm's got this weird furry top on." And then I realized it was Kitty Pryde's hair.
Yeah, that's big.
And I was like,
yeah, I'm just kind of curious, but there you go. Okay, so we have a 6, and we have 2 9s, and we have 2 10s. 6, 2 9s, and 2 10s. Okay, let's see. I like X-Men. Naturally, this is a 10, says Rhaegar. And let's see. Desert Rose says 9. Great Googly says 10. Alrighty, and let's see. 9 for Michael Taylor. Very cool covers and colors. Cookie Magneto. Wait, what?
I don't know.
Magneto, Master of Magnet. That's from the video game.
Of magnetism.
There you go. Library says 9. Austin says 9. And then we have Englantine. What did beans ever do to you? Nothing.
Name fart.
Let's see. You would think, but no. Dave Cochran, Joe Robenstein cover. It's a very good cover. It's an 8. And then we see book 9. Oh, I just read that. 10, composition is well balanced and good inks, says One Slick. Alrighty, 10, I love the old school costume, says Manga Reader. Tony Hayes gives it a 10 as well. Next up, Shut Up, High-Pitched Jameson. I guess that's to you, Pixel Professor.
How dare you? Two totally different characters.
You know what they say, when the chips are down, don't eat them because the floor is dirty and you can get sick. That is a good thing. Maranya, X-Men 150, red background, Cyclops versus green background, Magneto, Storm is and Kitty Pryde in the middle. Dramatic cover with enough mystery about it to sell the book. Score enough said on the cover, 10. Oh, alrighty. And let's see, we need furry top Storm and Marvel Rivals. Make it happen. Hashtag furry top storms. Magneto looks like weird, and it just isn't doing anything for me. Not bad, just feels average. Okay. It's Magneto, says Ethereal. 9999999. 999. I think that's what he's saying. 999. Where did Katie get those gloves? The Texas Tornado? Exactly.
I actually saw for Red Sonja.
Alrighty, let me get the stop, and if there is a last-minute vote, we will use it and change whatever it changes. But for now, we have 1-6 and 1-8 taking down 2 of those 13 10s. 9s come up with 6, and that just brings it down to 5 10s. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have our second 10 of the evening. This will not, I assume this will not be the last of the 10s. I think there should be at least 2 more, but I don't know. I don't know how tonight's going to go. There were 2 10s that got left behind in lower numbers to me. So we will find out. And let's see, who had that one? It was Pixel with that. Okay, Eric, you will go for book 10. We're on book 10. Alrighty. And oh, I see what happened. And here is Fantastic Four, number 150. So.
And
alrighty. I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said there.
10.
10. Any particular reason? I'm just trying to get you in the conversation.
Great action. Gil Kane. It just works.
Is Ultron wearing Giant Man's costume on this one?
No, he's like the Alpha Omega.
Okay.
So he's giant in the book too.
Okay.
Franklin wakes up and shuts him down with his powers. Comes out of his coma and wipes him out.
All right, MK, what do you say?
Oh, yeah, pretty cool cover. Yeah, I guess I got to give this a 10. Just curious though, it was a Quicksilver. He was green early on, or was that just like a special suit? Or
yeah, he had green early on.
Oh, he didn't green. Okay, I remember with the lighter blue outfit. Yeah, awesome cover though.
All righty, how about you, RDV?
I want some pudding. That's what I want right now. He's grabbing that awesome Inhuman, knocking over that filthy mutant. It's a 10. Johnny's like, Reed, I'm gonna throw a fireball where you're gonna punch him. Don't worry, I gotta help you, bro. Yeah, useless.
And Professor Pixel.
Sadly, there's evidence of the terrible Inhumans on this cover. That really brings it down. But then
From
you have
where?
Great Mutant going ahead and balancing it out. And Crystals is one of the better Inhumans, so let's go ahead and give this.
They are all the better Inhumans. I don't know what you are smoking, sir, but the Inhumans are awesome.
This whole entire time, Crystal's basically been raised by Zach.
Hey, Ashley, you hear what he said? Are you calling my daughter a liar? The Inhumans is one of her favorite groups. You're calling my daughter a liar right here on my own channel?
Did I say that it's not one of her favorites?
I don't. Yeah, I'm here. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. I can't believe you are insulting my daughter right here on my own
I'll
channel.
just say it's amazing that your kids survive being raised by you.
You know what? I say that every freaking day, but not as much as they do. So, yeah. Do you know how many times I've heard, "That's your dad"? But from one of my daughter's friends. Yeah, it's it has happened quite a bit. All righty. Let's see. By the way, I'm not kidding. Ashley and me, we are big Inhumans fans.
Like,
so,
yeah.
I'm very happy for you.
He
but
goes to the door. He's got Crocs on, shorts, and he's got a giant grimaced purple T-shirt on.
I have no idea what you were talking about, but what did you score this, Pixel?
10.
I said 10.
Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I am going to complete. I just think this was a badass car. This was one of the like after I got all those 150s. What I do is I scan, and basically the ones that stand out go into column B. These are the ones I'm going to pick from, and this was the first one that went in. Yeah, but we've still got 2 really, really good ones. I think I'm going to have 3 because one of the ones that I had ready to go for some reason didn't transfer. So I brought in that Strange Tales. So I might have a 13th tonight if you guys don't mind. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And by might, I think I will. Okay, I'm giving this a 10. Let's move on to the chat, where we have Dark Admiral giving it a 10, a Joe 10, and Darth Kate a little bit busy, but it's cool. Give it an 8. Alrighty, so we've got 2 10s and an 8. Next up, 10, but Quicksilver would have looked better with the blue suit, says one Slick. And then 6, every individual character is drawn really well, but the composition is very sloppy, says Austin.
And Darth Vader says, I just noticed that there's Thor's on the cover. Yeah, if you look behind Reed, there's Iron Man and the rest of the
Avengers, and yeah, that's true. Alrighty, let's see. Bit busy, but it's cool. Because Ultron does have a giant man thing going on. How hard of right punch is Reed Richards throwing at the time? Tyson like. Desert Rose says 8. Alrighty.
Karnak's probably the coolest Inhuman because he can find the weakness in anything. He's like Batman. Give me enough preparation tape.
Yeah, give him preparation. Looming Villain, Heroes Battling and in Peril, Mystery of How This Happened, sells the book. Excellent rendering. Score a Wedding Bells 10. Already 9 from Ethereal, 7 from Tony Hayes.
Yeah, that is annoying that they didn't bother to color them properly. Just like, guess what? You're not all just the background. No one cares about you, Iron Man. It's
Who
like,
do you think we are? George Perez? Let's see. One, I remember this comic, The Crystal and Pietro Wedding. I give it a 7, says Manga Reader. Already. And then we have, Quicksilver and Crystal are getting married. How does Johnny feel about this? That's funny. That Inhumans TV show was trash. It was not good to, I wait. This is why we get mad, right? Wait all the time to see the Inhumans, and first thing they do is cut Medusa's hair. 10, very cool action-packed cover, colors and nice detail, appropriate. Another 150 for this 150th cover.
I heard it's for a good cause, though. It's for lots of love.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Until they start attacking people.
Yeah, they donated the hair, and the hair just went wild. Let's see. We have, let's ask this. Who is the least cool Inhuman? The least cool Inhuman.
Triton? I don't know.
Well, we have
Kamala Khan
saying every Inhuman High Council member.
Yeah,
of the original group, I would say Karnak.
Yeah, Kamala Khan is a mutant, bro.
I would go with the Aquaman. Triton.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. Book 10. This thing is not drawn very well. That's why it's an 8, says Henry. Alrighty. And let's see. A 10 from Jay Lucian. And then we have, let's see. I just noticed Thor was on the cover. Johnny is a lady killer. Like literally. That came up in future issues. Like how Torch's head is drawn with the fire shooting up. I think the strong guy sucks. What's his name? Gorgon. Yep. He was really bad in the live action TV. Everybody was. I think the guy who played Black Bolt came off the best. And I liked the character Karnak in the TV show. They got the perfect actor for Maximo. I think the biggest problem, though, is they wrote a shitty script. You had some good actors in there. They just wrote a really bad script for the TV show. I watched every single episode. So did I. I was really hoping that it would have gotten better, and it never did. Pixel is at least 10 years older than Austin, he says. Not as good as the original title design, of course. All right, let's get this stop. Austin, are you 16?
Child, go to bed. It's past your bedtime.
Yeah, now I feel really bad for some of the comics I sold. All righty, let's see. If you do have a last-minute vote, please put it on in there, and we will change whatever needs to be changed. As it stands, we've got 1 6 and 2 7s, and 3 8s, taking out 6 of those 11 10s. So we've got 5 left, and it's going up against only 1 9. And ladies and gentlemen, we have yet another 10, and I'm telling you, there's at least one more 10 left in here today.
Pixel, you're 12. That would make him 2.
I'm not 12. 26 this year. Actually,
alrighty, and I do believe it is MK's turn again to lead us off. And let's go for book number 11. Go for book 11. Alrighty.
I'm going to guess Wolverine's on this cover.
I'm going to tell you he's not. That being said, actually, because I want to finish stronger, and while I do like this cover, it accidentally got left off, and I had to throw in that Strange Tales. But I'm going to put it here now. Anyway, give me just a second. I do have to load it up. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? It's in the rejects. All righty. Zoink, 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 zoink. Wait a second. What's going on here? Okay, kids, experiencing technical difficulties again. Give me just a second. If you guys would entertain the troops, I will fix this.
All right. Pixel, get in a dress, start singing in a wig.
I'm singing in the rain. Just singing in the rain.
That's not what I said. You gotta put a blonde wig on. Get the uniform on.
What?
Entertain
yeah, I'm kind of. I'm sort of weirded out by where you think this might be going.
I have no idea.
He said, "Entertain the troops." They want to.
All righty, and MK, here you go. Book number 11, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, number 150.
I was way off. Okay. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, a lot of turtles going on today. Yeah, I guess I'll go. I'm a big turtle guy, but I'll go 9 here. And also, question for the night: Casablanca or Gone with the Wind, which is the better movie?
Casablanca is the better movie. Gone with the Wind is excellent. Don't get me wrong, but Casablanca it's a tight 140, and this story is one of the greatest love stories ever told. Gone with the Wind is epic in every sense of the word, but Casablanca just sticks with you. All right, what do you think there, RDV? Oh, what did you rank this, MK?
Oh, 9. I give it 9.
Okay, what do you think, RDV?
Well, I think that I'd rather watch something else than either of those 2 movies.
Sound the music. Yeah, that's a better one.
You are alive with the sound of music.
Well, the hills are alive. Yeah, they have eyes too.
With songs they have sung for 1,000 years. What do you score this? Not the song, but the cover.
I'm gonna go 8.
All righty. Eric, what? Oh, nope. Professor Pixel.
Hi, I'm Pixel.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was what we were supposed to say.
I should have done a picture of Kazar, and I could have sung my way through this ranking. That would have been great. No, this is
This is fine. Fine, I guess. Let's go 7.
All righty, 10, 9, 8, 7. Eric?
Oh, I'm not a Turtles guy, but I like this cover. I'm giving it a 10.
Already. I am a Turtles guy, and I'm giving this one a 10. I like the way they're drawn. I like it's a perfect setup, and the fact that she's opening a comic book and they're bursting from it, it just kind of symbolizes basically what happens when you're reading a really good comic book that you're connecting to. Alrighty. Let's go to the chat. I'm curious about this one with you guys. 7, not bad. Not bad at all. That's from the Peanuts, by the way. 10, 9, 8, 7. You're a good man, Charlie Brown. 9, that's cool, says Joe. 10 from Dark Admiral. Alrighty, next up, book 11. It's a 6 from Henry. And then we have it in a weird way. This reminds me of the mole guy from Fantastic Four #1.
The Mole Man! Sorry.
And Henry says, Bogey. Desert Rose agrees. Casablanca, he sounds like Hulk Hogan's brother. 8 from One Slick Dude. Alrighty. And let's see. That's a really hard choice. It's almost not fair to compare the two. I don't think there really is a comparison. But in all honesty, I'd rather watch Casablanca right now than Gone with the Wind. And that's just the way. Desert Rose says 8. Joe says Casablanca. I got to see Gone with the Wind for the first time in theaters last year. That was such a great experience. It really is kind of cool watching older movies. I think it's kind of funny listening to people complain, though, when they bring the curtains in. Because a lot of the aspects ratios of the older films, they're not the big wide screens we're used to. All right, so let's mark down that Desert Rose 8. Okay, let's see. I can't believe a Southerner that you picked Casablanca over Gone with the Wind. That's Georgia. TMNT 150. April holds the comic book with the turtle sleeping out. Wonderfully rendered. This sells the book to target audiences. Score in April 10. And next up, April's nose is messed up, but other than that, it's a 9, says Rhaegar. And we have a 7, cool colors, says Michael Taylor. And here we go with an 8 from Ethereal and a 9 from Darth Kato. And let's see, Tony Hayes says 6. Alrighty, and FYI, Gone with the Wind took an 800-page novel and condensed it into 4 hours without losing anything from translation. Better movie overall to me, and that's cool. I can't argue against either one of them. I could just argue for one of them. Let's see, Gone with the Wind is good, but it's a real chick movie, says Joe. Can Lord of the Rings say that? No, they cannot. They are overlong, overblown, and overrated. Don't agree. April's face is a bit wonky and kept this from being a 10, says Darth Kato. George Reeves was in Gone with the Wind. Yep. Let's see. That was the last number. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to move on. If you have a late vote, go right on ahead and put that down. And let's see what we got here for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We have 2 6s, taking out 2 of those 4 10s, and then 3 7s, taking out the last 2 and 1 of the 5 9s. And then it's 4 9s versus 4 8s, and Team NT lands in the 8 column. Alrighty. Zoinks. I just wanted to include some turtles. Alrighty, gang. And we are rounding the corner. Last 2 issues. And I think it's RDV's turn here. So let's go for book number 12. This would be the last one, but I wanted to include the turtles here. So I did add one more. So RDV, you have House of Mystery, number 150.
Palpatine, why don't you credit me? That's I think every time. It's Luke Cage as a robot. He's busting all those chains. Wow, it's just so Muppetry. This is a 10.
I love
Alrighty.
it.
And what do you say, Pixel?
The term would be Muppety, but it's almost Muppety, but it's not. I don't think it's really not that well done. I get what they're going for, but that is not how you bring somebody to read this book. Let me go ahead and just put this at a 5. Wilkins coffee. Would you like some Wilkins coffee? No. Then die. So yeah, 5.
Okay. Ready? And how about you, Eric?
Pixel, you ignorant slut. We're going to take your 5, raise you 5, and match Venkman's 10.
Alrighty. So we had a Pixel's 5 and then a Smarter 10. Is that what I'm getting here? All right. MK, what do you say?
I think I'll go 9 here. The face kind of reminds me of those things in Florida. You know, Disney World, I think. What are those
The Tiki
things?
Room.
Yeah, the Tiki Room. Yeah. I remember that when my parents brought me there. And then they brought me to the Haunted Mansion and it scared me because the stupid elevator turned black and dropped. I think I was like
Well, that's
3 or
Tower of
4.
Terror, but okay.
Yeah. I mean, I went to both, not that same day. I think I was like 3 with the Tower of Terror thing or something.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'll go 9. Yeah, pretty cool cover.
Okay. I think he's lying, and he was 23 when he got his ass scared by Haunted Mansion.
Oh, yeah,
Alrighty.
totally.
I got to tell you, I saw this one, and it just hit me. It hit me in all the right ways. This is a 10 easy. You say it reminds you of the Tiki Room. To me, it reminded me of, oh, goodness gracious. What is that Karen Black movie, Eric? With the doll. The
Trilogy of Terror?
Trilogy of Terror. That's it. Yeah. It reminded me of that when I saw it. If you can guess who I am, where I come from, and what my mission is, you can save the world. This is such Silver Age silliness that it is awesome. So I do give it a 10. All right. And let's see what the rest of the group says. And Maranya, come on in. Let's see. I met Jim Morrison working at a gas station in South Carolina. He bummed a smoke and told me the secret of life. Don't do drugs, kids. Trust me. I cheered when he said, I don't give a damn because men deserve so much better.
No,
alrighty.
That man deserves so much better.
Right. Let's see. I was born there in Miami, basically down in part of the state. It's more like living in the tropics, very cosmopolitan and diverse. I wouldn't call Miami diverse. It's all Cubans and Hispanics. I mean, it is. Yeah. Anyway, let's see. Dark Admiral says 10 and Austin says 7. So we got a 7. We got a 10. All righty. And then we have Henry says it's a 4. And hello to Maranya. Joe says 8. So let me mark the 4. And then Joe says 8. And we have a 1 slick 8. Next up, this looks like it could be Wilkins coffee ad. Oh, yeah. 10. That's funny, by the way. 10, this is pretty funny looking. Alrighty, that's from my daughter. And then we have 8 from Desert Rose. And then we have, let's see, 10 because this is an absurd cover. It's why I like it. The first thing that popped in my mind was, meh, so it's a 5 for me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and he's giving it a 5. Alrighty, let's see, 6 from Ethereal Dragon. And then we have, let's see, I'd like to get to see more of it. House Mystery 150, Weird Critter bursting through the cover. You know what, Maranya, you want to read your own? I mean, you're here.
No, I don't want to read it. Let Eric
Okay.
read it because he does that really good voice. So.
Eric, it's all yours.
Can you put it up or?
Oh, yeah, I'll do that so you can see it easier. There you go.
House of Mystery 150. In a world with weird critter bursting through the cover, apparently scaring pixel. Great rendering style. This epitomizes why the wrong person is credited at the top of every reading. What the elf of the era. Scora WTELF 10.
Alrighty, there you go. And with that, we got Michael Taylor saying very cool covers, colors, and details. And hello to Chris Maycock. How you doing? If you've got a vote on the cover, by all means, go right on ahead. Let's hear it. Trilogy of Terror, great flick. I mean, haven't lived there, meaning Miami. You're right. I only visited, but yeah, that's why I say you have tourists. Like if you're going down the main drag, you've got tourists on the left of you, and it's just Spanish speakers on the right completely. Alrighty. Let's see. We've got the stop if you have a last minute vote. There you go. Dr. Admiral says, I love it. Breen does it justice. I always wondered, you know, when there's just going to be the revolt in Miami, by the way. Alrighty, so there we go. What do we have here is 1 4 and 2 5s and 1 6 and 1 7, taking out 5 of the 7 10s, and then we've got 3 8s, taking out the last 2 10s and 1 of the 9s, and 1 9 is left. There we go, kids. And like I said, this isn't going to be the last cover. We've got one more because I wanted to include that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and invited Maranya on because she threatened my life.
I did not. I just said
She says, I will go to Indiana to kill you, but I will take your remains to Florida. She was respectful. If I did not include this one.
I did
That's
not.
the second part we had today. First was me and Venkman.
No. What I said was I would be very disappointed because you seem to have a bias against a certain superhero.
I absolutely do not. But I'm sorry you see it. The thing is I would have included this one in this particular run anyway, because not only is this a cool cover, it's an iconic cover, and because it is your favorite character, I'm inviting you on to lead us off.
Alrighty then.
There you go. Iron Man 150.
Waiting for it to show up.
It's already showing up.
Not on my screen, it's not.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Wow, how did you engineer that, Eglantine?
Gee,
I have no idea. I mean, yeah, it's I promise you. Yeah.
Nope. It's not showing because I'm checking to make sure it's on my internet.
I've had this problem before too when a streamer was lagging for me.
Yeah, it's lagging. But I will go ahead and rank it anyway.
Okay.
Tell
us what you see.
What do I see? I see Iron Man, Dr. Doom. All this show is them. It's just it off, and you have John Romita Jr. Yes, this is John Romita Jr. art. It is enhanced, improved, and glorified by the one and the only Bob Lee. This is an awesome cover. This is what I think they do have it on the Doom Quest collection. Iconic, as Eglantine said, and if anybody gives this less than a 10, I'm sorry. You're just not a fan of Bob Layton greatness. That's all there is to it. I give it a 10. Actually, I could give it a 50.
Pixel, what do you say? Are you going to insult this comic in the presence of Maranya?
As almost the resident geeky puppet show Dr. Doom, I've done him 2 ways. 3 ways. But Dr. Heinz Dormenschmerz is one of the best villains you got. Look at him. He's great. He's going up against Iron Man, men in suits, fighting 10!
Alrighty.
Is that good, Maranya? Did that hype it up?
You're my good graces. Thank you.
Thank you. I'll be here the rest of the hour more, maybe.
Eric, what do you say?
6.
Alrighty.
Well, there's a, why?
Because of his wonky arm?
No, Doom has a nose and Iron Man doesn't.
That is a very, very valid reason, sir.
That's a 10.
Alrighty. MK, what do you think?
Interesting cover. I like how Iron Man's about to either uppercut Doom or challenge him to an arm wrestling contest the way he's posing there. Yeah, I think I'll go 1 here with a 0 next to it. Yeah,
All right.
so 10.
RDV.
Wah, 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 wah. 10.
All right. Yeah, I'm agreeing. This is, like I said, this is an iconic cover. And
he knows it, bro.
And yeah, I know, right? And Maranya is right. This is when you're talking about at this point in time, definitely Iron Man versus Doctor Doom. You don't need anything else. You show them going at each other. I do agree. The arm does look a little weird because he's punching him like this, or he's getting ready to do that when this would be more powerful, like a cross. But unless he's going to bring it down like a hammer. But the arm looks a little weird, but I don't think that's enough to really take away from the power of these two. And it might actually look a little less to somebody who's younger, who may have seen so many Iron Man versus Doctor Doom or Doctor Doom as Iron Man. But especially if you were around at the time, this was incredible just to look at. I am giving it a 10 as well. All right, let's go to the chat. And let's see what we got. Starting off with Henry. Book 13, John Romita Jr., Bob Layton, Iron Man versus Dr. Doom. The best cover of the night. It's a 10. Just ask Maranya. Maranya, is this the best cover of the night?
I wouldn't say it is one of the best. Biases aside, I'd say it's one. I would like to say it's the best, but I will be honest and say good ones that could possibly take it out, but I don't think so.
All right. Rhaegar says 10, absolute 10. I've got an okay copy of this book. I want to get a clam shell so I could display it.
Yes.
So that is 2 10s. Darth Cato says 10. Desert Rose says 10. Joe says 10. All righty. So we have 5 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then Ethereal says 7. They are just standing there glaring at each other, which reminds me of this song my grandmother used to sing every birthday for me. Every party has a pooper. That's what we invited you. Ethereal Dragon. That's the origin. Every birthday, my grandmother sung that to me.
Yes.
All right. Austin Proctor says 10. Michael Taylor says 10. Fantastic Iron Man Doom battle cover and colors. And One Slick says 9. Why is Doom's right hand turned back? Basically what I was talking about. But it did affect for him. So we have 2 10s and a 9. 1 and 2 and a 9. All righty. Who's the artist? JR and Bob Layton. Austin.
I would say it's actually more Bob Layton with a little breakdowns.
Okay. Back when Junior had talent and good inkers.
We had some talent.
All right. I got to say, yeah, John Romita Jr. is definitely somebody who steered into their own style so much it became parody.
Yes, it's literally. It is literally. And he doesn't have a good inker to steer him back the other way.
Not as bad as Frank Miller, but yeah. All righty. So here's the stop. If you do have a last-minute vote, just let us know. Alrighty, and we will use it and change whatever needs to be changed. But unless you're about to vote 14 less than 10, it's not going to change. All right, because it is 7, a 9 versus 14 10s. So obviously, ladies and gentlemen, the last issue was a 10. I knew we would get some 10s later in this one. Alrighty, I think we got a good run here. Let me remove the book that's covering everything.
Yeah.
Alrighty, and if you guys could entertain the troops for just a touch, I got to hit the head.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty then.
And now,
well, we could have
the end is near.
You could have Dr. Doomensmirtz
So
face Iron Man.
The final ranking, my friends.
You're my own friend.
Made it clear what we've enjoyed. Now,
Fucked up. There we go. It's over. Sorry, guys. Tried.
Hey, Pixel, I have a question for you. So who do you think's cooler, Slappy or Chucky?
Chucky.
Oh, okay, I was curious.
Oh no! Don't do it, MK. Just don't.
No, I don't have anything.
Hey, Andy. How you doing today? Man, I need to finish that show. I'm so sad they got it canceled. They got it canceled.
Oh, what, Chucky? Chucky? They're already working on. They're already working on the next movie, apparently. So that's.
Oh yeah, you're right. They're doing a movie. Good.
Another one. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. There's. Yeah, there were rumors that Chucky would be in space eventually, or on a train or something. But I'm like, I don't know. Please don't do the space. Anything with space, that doesn't work out for slashers. Look at Jason. Jason X in space. That didn't work out too well for Leprechaun.
I think that there should be an Ash versus Chucky movie, and I think that would be great because he can keep killing Chucky, and Chucky can hurt Ash, but he doesn't have to kill him. It's the perfect crossover.
Yeah, I liked how they made Chucky kind of overpowered too in the series. Because you said you watched it, right?
I didn't finish it.
Oh, you didn't finish it? Oh, okay. I was going to ask if you got up to the part where he was killing people as a ghost, but, never mind.
No.
Oh, okay. All right, never mind. I won't say anything else other than that then. But, yeah, pretty interesting stuff.
I tried to show my wife Invincible today. I put on episode 1, season 1.
Oh.
We may have to get a divorce. Yeah, she was like, this is just, it's not, it's boring.
Oh, did she like the new Spider-Man show better? Your name?
No, I'm not. No. Oh no, she would hate that. Because one thing she truly does not like is race swapping. She's just not into it. Yeah. Alrighty. But to say Invincible is boring, how can you live with someone like that? Seriously. Sorry you had to hear it like this, Ashley, but
well, I
mean, it was boring. You understand? No.
You showed her one episode, and the first episode does have some slow parts. The end is really good, so I'm surprised that didn't get her. But
yeah, but as Ashley will tell you, Gail does not give second chances. There is no episode 2 if episode 1 is not good. Which I wonder how she would be for Avatar. Even I thought Avatar's first episode was kind of dull. And by the second one, I'm telling the kids, because they put it on for me. And I was like, this ain't nothing. I watched the second episode. And I'm like, holy shit, let's go. Let's watch more. But anyway, let's get this thing going here. So it's go for the 8s. We do have an obvious worst, and that's Wonder Woman. Alrighty, and we'll lead off with you there, Pixel. We've got 5 8s, the Captain America Falcon, the Green Lantern, the Doctor Strange, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and for some reason, GI Combat.
Okay.
Worst and best.
The best one is going to be Strange. Worst one's going to be... I'm sorry. Captain America.
Alrighty, and that was 1. Okay, Eric, what do you say? Best and worst of the 8s.
The best, the Turtles. The worst is Green Lantern.
Okay, the best is the Turtles? Did I hear you right?
Yes, you did.
Holy crap, I did not see that one coming. Alrighty, and the worst is the Green Lantern. Okay, MK, what do you say?
I think I'm gonna say. I actually kind of like the Green Lantern the best here, and the worst to me is the Falcon one.
Okay, so you're saying Green Lantern best and Captain America worst. Alrighty, and then we have RDV.
Green Lantern.
is
best?
the place to be. All right, what's the worst?
The worst is the Haunted Tank.
The Haunted Tank. Oh my goodness gracious. Alrighty. And Maranya, best and worst of the 8s.
Best is Turtles, and worst, I hate to say it, I'm sorry. It's just not
doing it for you.
It's not doing it for me. It had great potential, but the just rendering is just blah.
Okay. Well, you guys obviously know which one I'm going to then, but
I know which one you're going to is number 1. I know you're going to go for the tank. I know you're going to go for that.
Of course. And the worst of them, looking all of them side by side, I got to agree with, I forget which two, but that Captain America does not stand.
MK.
Yeah, it doesn't. You're right, it doesn't. But it almost was Cap, but GI Tank just, if GI Tank had been in the 7s, I would have voted it the worst there.
He's going to end his channels. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Yes. Alrighty. So let's go to the chat here. Darth Kato is saying 4th is best, 3rd is worst. Turtles has another vote and voting down the Doctor Strange. And then we have the 8s. Doctor Strange is the best. Ninja Turtles is the worst, says Henry. Alrighty. Nope. There's one book that doesn't have representation on one side. You should always give show at least 3 episodes, says Joe. I agree with that. Unless it's incredibly bad. Like beyond normal bad. Ethereal is 1 and 5. Okay. My tank not getting the love. And now I can't spell suddenly, says Rhaegar. Joe says 1 and 5 as well. Okay. And then we have best is 4, worst is 2, says Dark Admiral. Okay, so the best is Turtles and the worst is Green Lantern. And then we have Desert Rose saying 3 is best, 5 is least, 5 is last. Holy smokes! I can't believe how bad that book is doing. J. Jonah Jameson plays Omni-Man. So good. I do know it's J.K. Simmons, but he did really good as J. Jonah. Yeah, he does. Best is the Turtles. Worst is Blurry Doctor Strange, says Rhaegar. Alrighty. And then we have, I like GI Combat, but I like Cap a bit more, says Michael Taylor. TMNT is good too. Turtles is the best. Captain America is the worst, says Ashley. Alrighty. And let's see. Cap is best. Turtles worst. Good. They're all good, he says. Alrighty. And away, my heart's on fire. I find my duty hard to do today. Okay, let me put the stop. And let's ratio this shit. All right. And let's see. What is the worst one? What has only negatives and no positives at all? Well, actually, not a lot of them, tell you the truth. But there is one that has 5 negatives and only 1 positive. I don't need to mention it because it's already at the end there. I'm the only positive for it. Okay, so then we have to go to the other one that ends up in the negative, and that's with 3 positives, 4 negatives. And let's bring Captain America all the way down here. And then we have only one this time, that cancels itself out with 2 and 2. And that would have been Green Lantern. And it comes down to Turtles and Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange has 3 positive, 2 negative, and Turtles has 6 positive, 2 negatives. So let me switch these 2 around right here, and we're done with the 8s. All right, let me get the go for 9s. And on this one, all I need to know is which one is your favorite. Go for, not 8s, 9. All righty. Boom. And I say boom. Here comes the boom. All righty, Pixel. Daredevil or Detective?
Daredevil's the best.
All righty. Eric, Daredevil or Detective?
See, I can't do what you say because Detective is my favorite, but Daredevil is the best.
Gotcha. MK, Daredevil or Detective?
The Batlight.
All right. RDV.
let's see here. Worst of the 9s is Detective Comics.
Okay, so Daredevil. Alrighty, and Maranya.
What?
Best
is Daredevil. I mean,
Daredevil.
I love the detective because I tried to vote it a 10, but they just it's not.
So he's skipping me then?
No, you said the worst is Detective Comics. That means the best is Daredevil.
What? I thought we got to choose one or the other.
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah. Okay. On the 9s, RDV. What's the best?
Oh, my bad. I'm looking at the 10s and the 9s being as one thing. My bad.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm not used to having only 2 9s. It's weird. Throw me off. Yeah. That was the best. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I thought that's what you were saying. The detective was. So I just assumed that,
Yeah.
and I moved on.
I'm
So
looking at because it blended all together for me. I was like, whoa.
okay. Alrighty. So there you go. And Maranya, you picked Daredevil as well. So
That's correct. Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, my turn. And as much as I love that Detective Comics, Daredevil's better.
It is.
Let's see. Darth Kato says Daredevil. So does Henry. And we get a detective from Joe, a Daredevil from Ethereal, Dark Admiral. Alrighty. And then we've got a Rhaegar detective and a Desert Rose Daredevil. Next up, I love Detective Comics, but Daredevil is a better cover. All right. So it's 11-3. I'm just going to leave them right there. Let me see if I can't move the covers down a little bit more for the 10 so we can see it better. But I don't know if I can. Nope.
Can you make it a little bit?
Can I make it? Can make the thing?
No, he can't. He's been asked it many times.
I know.
Actually,
hey, that's I'm not Gail.
okay, but this is what I can do here. Let's see. We have Thor.
Yeah.
Already.
Did you expand your screen?
Yes.
And then we have the X-Men.
Better. Now I can see. You don't have to do it now, but this is good to do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do. I'm already on my way here. Fantastic Four.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
House of Mystery.
Ooh, this is tough.
And Iron Man.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so what we're going to need from you, ladies and gentlemen, is the best and favorite and least favorite, or best and the least best, or whatever. I started doing that for the Lesters. But best and worst of the 10s, go for 10. And Pixel?
Least
hold on
favorite
just a second.
is
Hold on just a second. Let me, I forgot to write down the, okay, and there are 5 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, Pixel, I'm ready.
Worst is easy. It's House of Mystery, no question.
All right.
Best, I mean, I have to have Iron Man fight Thor and X-Men. But I'm actually going to go ahead and say that I think Thor is my favorite one there.
All righty.
Can't fault you. It is really good.
Eric.
My least favorite is the House of Mystery.
All right.
And my favorite is the Iron Man.
Okay.
Because
and
I'm not stupid.
No, you can vote honestly. I'm not gonna.
I think it legitimately is.
All righty. MK, what do you think is the best and least of the 10s?
My favorite is actually the X-Men cover, and, and my least favorite is the tiki face guy. Yeah, Mystery.
All righty. And then we have RDV.
Thor is the worst, and Iron Man is best.
All right.
Okay. It actually really is a tough decision. One of these enough to put him in the 10s.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm Journey to Mystery, whoever that is. That's the worst. It's not as good as the other ones. It's good, but it's not as the others. And I know, surprising no one. I'm voting Iron Man.
All righty. My choice, I disagree with Maranya. I do think that the Journey into Mystery is the best cover. But my worst is a little bit different than everybody else's as well. I like the House of Mystery. It's a clear cover. I do like the Fantastic Four, but it is a bit busy to be the best. So yeah, I'm picking the Fantastic Four as the worst. All right, going to the chat, we have Joe saying the Journey into Mystery is the best, and the House of Mystery. Say again.
There is no Journey into Mystery. It's just called Thor at this point.
Oh yeah, it's Thor 150. Right. Thor is the best, and House of Mystery is the worst for him. Best is X-Men for Ashley. Worst is the House of Mystery. Alrighty. And then we have, let's see, 5 is best for Desert Rose, and the 4th is the least. Alrighty. The 10s, Iron Man is best. House of Mystery is worst. Thor was a very close second best, though, says Henry.
Yeah, it is actually a really good cover.
It's a really good, yeah. 1st is best. 4th is worst, says Darth Cato. Alrighty. Man, House of Mystery is getting its ass whipped. X-Men and House of Mystery, says Ethereal.
Which it's not that bad of a cover.
But you put it next to the other ones, and it does falter.
Mainly makes it stick out, not in a bad way. It looks cool.
Basically, this is the best friend 8 that travels with the supermodels.
He looks better than Ultron to the left of him.
This is.
That's why I picked Fantastic Four as my worst. Darth Cato says 1st is best, 4th is worst. All right, and then we have X-Men, House of Mystery. Wait, I've already done those. Dark Admiral says 5 is best, 2 is least. Alrighty. I was wondering if that was going to get a negative. X-Men was about to be really highly ranked because no negatives. Let's see. Thor is best. Sorry, Maranya. X-Men is worst. And all great, though. Alrighty. Thor is great, and what did you say? X-Men is worst.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we have Rhaegar saying best is X-Men, Thor is bad. And then we have very tough 10s. It really is. There's a lot of good ones. A couple of them stood out. But let me put the stop, and if anybody has last-minute votes, there you go. But let's find out what we're sending to the bracket fights. This is kind of, I like this, by the way.
Well, yeah.
Thor,
Thor or X-Men. If Iron Man wasn't in this, I would have picked Thor or X-Men.
Well, it's so obvious what's worst. House of Mystery got 10 votes and no positives. 10 negatives, no positives. There was another one that got no positives and 1 negative.
X-Men?
Nope. Fantastic Four. Alrighty. So it goes there, and then we have nothing. We have only 1 book. By the way, no, I'm going to save that for later. Oh, let's see. We have one with 6 positive, 3 negatives, and one with 4 positives, 2 negatives. So that is 3 versus 2. So the second cover is there. You go, and then here we are, guys. And leaving Iron Man with 6 positives, no negatives. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. At number 13, we have Wonder Woman. All these are issue 150s, remember. At number 12, GI Combat. 11 is Captain America and Falcon. Number 10 is Green Lanterns is the place to be. Strange Tales is number 10. Number 9 is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. 8 is Detective Comics. 7. Wait. 6, I counted 12, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. 5 is House of Mystery. 4 is Fantastic Four. 3 is X-Men. 2 is Thor. And number 1 of the 150s. And going to the bracket fights is Iron Man. Dun, dun, dun. All righty. I got to say, one of my favorite covers, of course, made it to the 8s and not the 10s. One of my favorite covers of the night, which would have made it more difficult, would be, I would have probably voted Daredevil had it made it to the 10s. I love that comic cover.
It is really good. I would have. It would been a hard pass between Thor and X-Men, but the Thor has more. They both have the red and green thing going color wise, so it's kind of hard between the two of them.
Man, you look at that Captain American Falcon without zooming in. That's Sean Connery in there with the ponytail.
Whoa!
Right, but it works. It works. Alrighty, and that was kind of this was kind of strange because I was looking for more of the big, like Green Lantern. big anniversary 150th thing. But
I need the backstory. Where did he go to create that armor? Was it from where he's from? Is a race of people, or did he like, bro, give me an outfit? He's like, oh, that's all we got left. Are you freaking kidding me? I gotta wear this. All right, I'll make it work.
what are we? Which one?
For the stranger?
I've been
For
talking
the stranger?
I've been talking about this one the whole entire time.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right. But there you go. All righty, kids. What is next? We don't have a poll tonight, but on Tuesday, let me find out what. Let me remind, or at least for what we are doing on Tuesday. It is Mr. Sinister covers.
Ooh.
Mr. Sinister and me.
Yeah. And then on Wednesday is Kingpin, and Friday is Doc Ock.
Ooh.
So there you go. I'm looking forward to those. This is. I'm hoping this is going to actually be a decent. This is going to be a decent month.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I want to do some more themed months and such. But you guys tell me if you're interested.
Yeah.
Henry, I talked to Henry. You know, he mentioned he was going to take me up on the offer. You know, $5 Ko-Fis. And you could tell us the topic and the covers if you wanted to. Yeah. But what I think I'm going to have happen is they might not be back to back. All right, just to include, because I do want everybody to feel included, and unless we're doing a theme. But yeah, I think that's going to be.
I'm shocked that nobody did Indiana Jones yet.
I know, right?
But
those are some decent covers. But where would we start? You know, I would want to do the Dark Horse. If we did Indiana Jones, I would want to get a couple of Dark Horse miniseries for it.
Mm-hmm.
I would do the movies, maybe. That separately.
I mean, gosh, I mean, just like a lot of the titles we talk about, you could do more than one show because Further Adventures goes on for like, what, 30, 40 issues around there?
But you have those movie adaptions.
Mm-hmm. And then you've got 3-issue Raiders of the Lost Ark. I think Temple of Doom and what you call it, Last Crusade is 4 issues each. So that's 11 issues right there.
Yeah.
So you could do that. And if there's a one shot, or even I think Raiders of the Lost Ark not only has a mini series, but it's got a graphic novel. So I could throw those in and we could do that as far as that's. Oh, that's actually a decent theme. Do a month of movie.
I'd say follow it up with Star Wars.
You got Star Wars.
Star Trek.
Superman has been adapted.
Yeah, you got the movie adaptations of Star Wars, Star Trek, Batman movie adaptations. Yeah, that might actually be.
Yeah, RoboCop.
Henry, I actually did throw the show the rejects at the very beginning of the video, but if y'all don't mind, if they want to see them, because we've got a bigger audience now, I'll show you the rejects now.
Sure.
Are y'all okay with that?
Sure.
There you go.
Of those, I would have picked the last Superman you had, the really powerful where he's bursting out, and the Spidey. Those are two I would have picked.
What would you get rid of?
I would have gotten rid of whatever that was in the top 10 that everybody hated. I would have gotten rid of that one.
What was
House of Mystery?
House Oh, it got whatever that was.
House of
The
Secrets.
Wonder,
House of
no, it's the
Mystery.
Wonder Woman that was the lowest scored was the Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman, and then
She's in
the,
the top
No.
10.
Oh, in the top 10. Oh, okay, the House of Mystery.
yeah, those two I gotten rid of.
And-
Yeah, I would have put in the Spider-Man with Kingpin, and then the Donald Duck with the kids on it stacked up.
Well, the Superman where he's bursting out, that one I really
Eh,
I like it.
that's
It's
okay.
artistically
You
sound.
can't
It's
go wrong with
beautiful,
Spider-Man!
It's simple. It's effective. It sells the book. What's going on? The mystery sells.
Oh, the reason, hold on just a second.
What is he hitting?
There is actually a reason why I didn't put this one in.
I know.
You
And
know
that's
what it was? We've
I
done
know.
this one. It was part of the
Mayonnaise.
superheroes going mad.
Yep.
So yeah.
Oh, we
I
did
thought
already
it-
have this one? Oh, God. I don't remember it.
I
So
still,
yeah, I actually did this one.
I remember showing it to you, but I don't know if we ever did it or not. Because
Yeah, it was in there.
I thought it was a reject.
No, I thought we did it.
No,
Maybe I'm
It was
wrong.
on screen. I think
Maybe
it was
I'm
a
wrong.
reject.
Maybe
Yeah,
I'm
'cause it should
wrong.
have gone.
I mean,
let's
how can
see.
you hate on Jimmy Hoffa Sandman?
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Great House of Secrets. Let's see. The Star Wars and Empire Strikes Back adaptations were in the ongoing run for some reason. Return was the only one that was a separate mini series. Let's see. Some really good ones in the rejects, says Dark Admiral. Yeah, by all means, let me know which one. The Walking Dead is the one that I like, says Ashley. I like that one as well. Not as much going on, and that's why I left it off. It's basically him bleeding. I think it's a great image. Maybe I was wrong on some of them, but it's not just the best I go for. I try to put in what I think is the most interesting. And I'm sorry, a Birdman fishing for mer people. That whether or not you like it or not, you got to admit it's an interesting, different cover.
He
That's a
should've been
what the
called
elf.
Eagle.
That's a what the elf.
Why wasn't
Yeah.
Why wasn't he called Eagle?
I have no idea.
He's getting the fish out of the water.
What? Oh, Eric is ranking this issue. Let's see.
That would have thrown Iron Man for me.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. I would vote against my guy for that one.
But like I said, I thought we already did that one, so I put it
Yeah.
in the rejects instead. This
I'm-
is the one that Ashley likes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's-
150 had a lot of. There was a
it's
lot.
very
of
striking. Yeah,
for Walking Dead.
but I just want to say one thing. In that Captain America where you had the stranger, he looked like he dipped
Yeah.
into the Grecian formula because I've known him to have like the white hair.
Yeah.
So he was like, he had black hair on the. Did he go into the Grecian formula 16 or whatever it is?
Yeah, I don't think the cover colors knew that because I think he has white hair in the book.
Oh, yeah. Because I was looking at it going, that's so. I couldn't quite place it until we finally looked at the covers at the end. I went, oh, okay, that's.
I can't
He's
wait.
still
to start
doing a reject cover show. By the way, I'm trying to start these off with videos or something like that because when you hover over a video in YouTube, when you're hovering over a video, the first 5 seconds or 8 or sometimes 30 is what people see. So I decided to start the videos with an actual video rather than just my face and the 5 black boxes. I thought it might be a better visual for somebody to check in. And so I when we have rejects, I will put that as a video. So yeah, that's going to happen from here on in.
Okay.
I don't want videos of Pixel.
Right.
What?
He's calling you a reject, but like with the Mr. Sinister, I'm going to pull all the cool Mr. Sinisters. If there's any rejects, I'm going to put them into a video. I got it from the auction a couple of years ago. Oh, I love that issue. It's great. Says Austin. Which one? Henry saying, thanks. I was late. I missed the beginning of the show. Yeah, I would have picked Spidey instead of House of Mystery. But yeah, the reason why that Spider-Man was never going to make it in because I thought, I mean, I could be wrong. We might have been a reject for that show. But I was thinking we already had done it for the superheroes going mad.
But the thing is, why could it could have a redemption within this next bracket? I don't know if it went into the last bracket. It could have a redemption here.
No.
Well, here's the here's a big question then. How long are you guys okay with to wait for a cover? because there are some that it's going to be a year now in a month or so that we've been doing this. So how long are you guys okay with having covers we've already done show up in different countdowns? I'm not saying I don't want to rehash, but if we are doing 150s and Spider-Man going mad is appropriate.
If it's a really good cover, sure, repeat it. But if it's like
I don't want to do something that's like, okay, we did this last month and now it just happens.
But no,
But
last year, sure.
I see it as something like it organically came back around.
Yeah.
If we did go ahead and rank it before, it organically came back around. There's not a problem with going ahead and doing that because we never needed to see the House of Mystery cover. It was a really bad cover.
The thing is, that's one of my points of interest when it comes to doing this show. I don't necessarily want to do the most iconic all the time because we get to see stuff. You've never seen that House of Mystery cover. Now, whether you like it or not, it was interesting. And now you not only looked at it, but you looked at it enough to see its flaws, to see what was strong about it. And we got to check out something we normally wouldn't do. It is very easy to do a cover ranking show. And, you get the Hulk versus Wolverine with the claws, and you get the Killing Joke cover. And once you're done, you've done all the iconic stuff. What's left? So I do like us saying, you know what? Let's do a cover ranking of Underdog comics or something like that. For crap's sake, we did Atlas comics. And by the way, it's in the middle of the pack. It's not the worst that we've ever ranked. That's Young Romance. So there are people who dig on looking at these covers that are kind of outside the box. What were you saying, Maranya?
I was going to say, now, interesting. Do you mean interesting good or the old proverb, may you live in interesting times? Which do we mean? In
interesting times, because I can't, something looks interesting to me. I cannot possibly know how it's going to go with how you guys, because to me, that House of Mystery cover, by the way, it did make the 10. So there's a lot of people who like that one.
Well, I like because of the weirdness factor. But that's about it.
Yeah. But that's really cool. Let's see.
Good night, Eric.
Looks like how we going, Eric? Take care. Be safe.
Everybody.
Good night, Eric. Get some good rest.
Take care.
And we also lost Pixel. Let's see. I feel like that one number 10 cover was put there for the memes. I guess that's the House of Mystery.
Oh my gosh.
Great covers, colors on The Walking Dead. You did fine, E. There's always time to do another 150. Well, in 50 issues, we're doing 200. That's how it's been going. I did the 50 issues. And I started with 50 because I didn't know how long we were going to do this, if you guys would get bored with it or not. But in all honesty, we've actually gained viewers on this. It really does, though, matter what we're doing, whether or not it takes time. Like, for some reason, I don't know why, Legion of Superheroes is the #1 viewed cover ranking. I think it might be because the shadow lasts on the thumbnail. But
there you go.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's got watch time too, so it's not like people went, oh, this isn't a porno, okay, let me drop it. People watch it. So
maybe they were expecting you to say Bendis is coming and you never said it, so they're waiting.
There you go. That we don't need to talk about him. Okay, what was I just looking at? Somebody mentioned another cover that they liked. Film Force, and that was this. There you go.
MK, what are you doing over there? You snorting cocaine?
There you go. And this was the Film Force cover.
Ripping a piece of paper.
And that looked pretty cool. But if you guys, I hope you guys like I hope you guys do like the video intros. I want to do as many as we can. Let's see. I'd like to rank them, though. Oh, the rejects. That's funny. That's a whole other show, though, because
ranking rejects.
Yeah. Spider-Man 150 would have lost to Iron Man 150 anyway, so no biggie.
I agree. It would have.
Yeah.
Would have won.
Let's see. I love the House of Mystery cover, says Dark Admiral. Yeah, me too, actually, because it was weird. Let's see. I don't know how anybody else feels, but I love to rank the rejects. That is, like I said, that's a whole other show. Maybe if I don't know how many I've kept though.
The rejects.
Yeah, because one thing I did do, however, and I think it was a lot of fun. One thing we did, if y'all remember, is the worst covers. I thought that was a heck of a lot of fun, trying to rank the worst covers and what's the best of the worst. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, I can tell you what. I was going to tell you what. For the 200s, I will give up. You don't have to put my guy in. 300-ish episode, you have to put them in.
Well, I probably will, because as we get higher and higher, there's going to be less and less titles.
Yeah, yes, there are.
That's just the way it is.
He organically went to 300, and they switched it, and I think he got a Legacy 400. I think.
Yeah, you know how I feel about that.
So, you know how I feel about it.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised nobody was pissed that this didn't make it.
You know, if it wasn't zoomed in on his face, it'd be a better cover.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't pick it. I thought, what would I say about this? I would probably rank this a 6, because
reminds me of watching my daughters grow up and play Sega games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Speaking of Sonic, actually, I remember you just reminded me. Remember, I don't remember what time last year. I think it was like fall or end of the summer. You know, it was one of your polls, and the video game covers actually won one of your polls. So I was going to ask you, was that like on your list for later this year?
I forgot it, dude. I absolutely forgot that one.
I just remembered that.
So you know what? I'm going to include it for season 12. What I was thinking about with these with the themed months, what I could do is, like, if we do a theme month, or if we do 2, like this is obviously a 2. You got, if you do Marvel, you have to do DC, right? So what I was thinking of is after the theme months, having a palette cleanser. So and we go back to the mix. So that's what season 12 is going to be. It's going to be the palette cleanser, where it's basically what we've been doing. Now, I guess also, if this is when Henry wants to, because he said he wanted to do multiple artists, there might be a couple artists I go, okay, dude, yeah, but well, you pay for the opportunity, so I guess I do have to honor it. But wow, we might have to return to some if he doesn't pick the right ones for certain artists.
I cannot find that ranking about Heroes Going Mad. I found Super Dickery. That's about it. Heroes Being Dicks.
It's called something. It might not be in the playlist. I'm
looking at your live tab right now.
The live tab.
Okay.
Because I couldn't
go to the playlist, and it's got everything listed there.
I couldn't find the playlist, so I'm going.
Okay, so we have 7, and it was video game covers. Video game covers. Okay, so that is the 7th video of season 12. Which right now we've got 1938 Teen Titans 13 to 26, because I do want to start doing a year plus a return. Cockrum X-Men, Comic Cavalcade 15 to 29. That could be changed, and we could put that into the next one. Alex Ross miniseries, Adventure Comics, and video game covers. That's what I've got for those in season 12.
Let me answer a question. This icon, I only use different icons when I'm in streaming. My icon in chat will always remain the way it is, the one I normally have. Just decided to put up the Iron Man iron just to see if anybody would catch on.
Right.
Well, I saw it earlier.
Yeah, and I also had the other Iron Man I have. At least,
well, I'm the same way though, Maranya. I only throw up this when I'm on this channel.
Yeah, or I could do this, which someone actually did looking for Halloween Iron Man, so I put that one up as well.
That's cool.
So
Golden Age Human Torch.
I didn't put up any of my drawings. Yeah, but yeah,
1950s.
Golden Age Human Torch.
There you have Golden Age. Actually, what we should have is the Epic Battles ranking, because you could have the Golden Age Torch versus Name is one of them.
Yeah, with
Like
more bracket fights.
That'd be like the epic battle of like the last like Doom and Superman.
I'll say this: I don't always like reading the Golden and Silver Age books, but I usually appreciate the art. I think we have a lot of older people here and a lot of people who just like to look to the past, since modern comics aren't doing it for us. So we look to the past now. And so we're just appreciating all of this stuff a lot more. Some of us grew up with it, but some of us are just finding it for the first time and saying, you know what? It's fun. It may be silly. It may be, I say, Golden Age goofiness, Silver Age silliness. It may be that, but it's got an element of fun that died in comic books. I think it was killed in the 2000s.
I'm always looking to the past whenever I join this channel or watch the fossils. You guys are the past.
Right. If that's real pumpkin carving, this is amazing, says Henry.
I'm actually the youngest person
actually
on the panel right now. Because Pixel left, I'm now the youngest person on the panel.
You're younger than MK?
Yeah, I am.
Huh? Did not know that. MK, you're over 40?
Yeah.
Oh, how old did you think I was? Like 25 or 30 or something?
I thought I thought you were in your late 20s, early 30s. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yep.
No, that's a compliment. I appreciate it. Everyone tells me, we talked about that last night. You know, Maranya, VENKMAN, and I were saying that everyone thinks, a lot of people tell me that I look younger than I sound, and then when they hear me or see me, it's like throws them off. You know, sometimes. So. Yeah.
It's been about 4 years now that the people have started guessing my age correctly. Before there was still a little pepper in the salt here. Yeah, but now that it's completely white, forget about it.
Yeah, I'm looking through the things. I can't find it unless you got it under a different cover.
Okay, let me look at the playlist and see what is going on there.
Yeah, you look about 40 to 45 if I saw you on the street.
Well, thank you.
Oh yeah, I forgot your age now.
That's 10 years younger than what I am.
Oh.
So, yeah, I'm 55. This July I'm turning 55. So.
Okay, that is where the iron came from. It's from this meme. He's ironing.
Already, Breck Fights comic book cover tier list 144. Yeah, that means some of these didn't show up. If there's only 144 videos in this.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Or maybe you just didn't put them in that playlist yet.
Well, yeah, that's what happens. I forget to attach them.
I'm going through the live tab on this channel. I don't go. I like to play with 30, so I'm going through the live tab and just scrolling through. I went back 9 months. I went back to the start of it.
Let's see. Alrighty, I'm not going to do it. Say again. Oh,
I'm answering Gregor. Why not?
What are we?
Metal suit. He's not.
Oh, I don't.
In that,
he's just wearing a suit and he's using an iron board. There's nothing on it. So probably a shirt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. Number 1 was the Legion of Superheroes. 2 is the Marvel Treasury editions. 3 is Marvel Silver Age. 4 is Original Avengers. Silver Age. 5 is 80s DC Comics. 6 is Looney Tunes Halloween. Wow. 7 is John Byrne Action Comics. 6 is George Perez 8. 9 is 1980s Marvel. 10 is Iron Man. 11 is Silver Age Batman. 12 is Incredible Hulk. 13 is Savage Sword. 14 is mind-blowing Marvel comic book covers. You need the Marvel Tales. Ranking superhero comics, Losing It is what it's called. And yeah.
What day or month is that from? 3 months ago?
It is September 16th, 2024.
What's on the thumbnail?
Wonder Woman. It's the Wonder Woman cover and from the 1960s. There you go. Control C. There you go. And I'm. What's going on here? Oh,
I don't know.
And I just shared the link out if anybody wants to check it out. It was a fun list. But let me actually, I could check out if it was September. We're probably talking about season 7. I want to say Disney, Creepy, House of Secrets, Scooby-Doo, Amalgam, John Byrne, Archie. I do not see superheroes losing it. 6.
Yeah, I want to go hang out with Zach. He's having pancakes for dinner.
That sounds good.
Oh wow!
I know, right?
Yeah,
I want to watch that video.
Let's see, 90s Marvels, Gil Kane, Silver Age, Space Family, Silver Age, DC Collectors, Intercompany Crossovers, John Buscema, Marvel Family. Number 4, season 4 was it? 1980s Marvel, DC, Independent, Phantom, Shadow, House of Mystery, West Coast, Steve Buscema, Marvel Treasury, Super Dickory, Power Man, Silver Age, Batman, Silver Age, Reign, Rocketeer, Iron Man. Wow, when did we do Losing It? Marvel Quits, Silver Age, All-Star, Golden Age, Doctor Strange, Vampirella.
So I am not even seeing that Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Even in there in the panel, the thing at all, because I think you excluded it because you didn't want because you were going to do the 150.
Okay. Well, there you go. It didn't make it. My bad. But yeah, we'll find a reason to show it. That is funny.
Because I'm looking at because I remember asking about that, and I remember you saying, "Well, we're not going to do it. I'm saving that for something else." So
and then I completely.
But guess what?
I thought it was for the other one. That is kind of funny.
If you're doing Kingpin's on the cover.
But that's a very small image. I want when I'm doing the villains, it's going to be they're the focus of the cover.
Proud.
Yeah.
I mean, how can you miss Kingpin? He's kind of wide.
That is true. Yeah. But Kingpin has more than a couple of covers that or lists he could. He's been on some decent covers, is what I'm trying to say.
Hey, Donnie boy, what's up?
Sorry I missed this, but congratulations on the 150th episode. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Feel free to join in sometime, and thank you.
He doesn't let us leave.
Congratulations, R333. Very cool. I hope you enjoy listening in on them. Feel free to vote with it. And Rowdy Riles, hello. How you doing? Wait,
I've been here for 150 days. He doesn't let us leave the panel.
Yeah, Englantine, I think that you are losing it. Just kidding. You know what? If I ever had it, I may just be. Yeah. Alrighty. If that's a real pumpkin carving, let's see. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, on Tuesday.
It is actually.
Oh, going ahead. It is? Okay.
It is actually a real. It actually is a real pumpkin carving. Some people could have that good.
On Tuesday, it's Mr. Sinister covers. So join us for that. Tomorrow is usually a day off. Gail and I are going to go see a mystery movie. AMC does this for those pass holders. The last couple of times it was whatever's coming out on Thursday. So it might be, what's that movie? The Monkey or something like that.
You should see Mr. Sinister for Father's Day since that's Gambit's father.
Right. Yeah. When is Father's Day? I have no freaking clue. I have never known when Father's Day was.
June.
Yeah.
June? Yeah. I have no idea. My kids are 30 years old. I think Father's Day was you want to go to Burger King. Nobody freaking celebrates Father's Day, especially the way they celebrate Mother's Day.
But
I don't know.
Yeah. The rest of us can't. You still can.
Yeah.
There you go. Yep. I like the Silver Age Amazing Spider-Man where Kingpin is swinging Spider-Man around. That is definitely making it. There's also the one in the Silver Age where he's kind of got his arm held back and he's pushing down. He's not on Kingpin is not on the cover of his first appearance, so we're not going to be doing that one.
But he's on Daredevil covers and everything, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you can freaking be guaranteed that the one where he's looming over the city, that's going to be in there.
Yep.
That has to be in there. Anyway, guys, so help us out and join us on Tuesday. But before you come in at 10:30 for the cover ranking on Tuesday, there's something happening before that at Geeky Pup Show.
Yeah, we're burning it down.
All right. Rock
No,
on.
at 9 p.m. Eastern.
You're California dreaming, huh?
Yeah, we're like, well, it's not a dream for California. It happened finally. Tuesday nights, as always, Tuesday and Thursdays, we have we talk about comic books. So check us out at 9 p.m. Eastern and the Geeky Puppet Show.
Oh, by the way, Kingpin is scheduled for Wednesday.
All right.
And I've already dragged 33 covers to choose from. We only do 12, so there will be a good reject video that opens the show.
Just for a laugh, you should throw in the Kingpin movie DVD cover.
Oh my gosh! You know what? That movie is funniest. By the way, what is it about good sex that makes you want to crap? I just lost it. All right. Anywho, guys, thanks for hanging out with us, and join us on Tuesday 10:30. Join Geeky Puppet Show as well at 8 o'clock. You said.
At 9 p.m. Eastern.
9 p.m. Eastern. There you go. And as always, thanks for helping us out tonight. And thank you very, very much for watching. Have a good evening.
Good night, kids.